Welcome back to London Local, Hayes FM on a Wednesday evening, 23 minutes past 8. I'm Paul Hawkins, and hey, look everyone, Liz Arcane and the White Lightning are in the studio. It's just me clapping now, isn't it? We relegated Mark Machado, Sejal Kansara, and Nisha Chopra back to the edges of the solar system, which that's what you sound like. Say hello, guys. Hello. Oh, actually, you sound alright. I've got to say. Yeah, you sound. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It only works when Liz Arcane, Chris March, and Joe Albany do it.
One of us is an alien, but which one?
Well, if you're aliens and you produce good music, then come on, invade. I can't believe you just said that. Nisha,
Yeah?
you and Mark have some emails that have come in for Liz and the band.
Yeah, we do. We have one from Tigger. Oh, I can hear. Oh, I'm in space time again.
No, you're all right. You're phasing back. You're back in this dimension. Carry on.
Okay, I've got one saying his name is Tigger, and he says, "Are you going to write a song about Tigger from Winnie the Pooh?"
Well, the answer to that is, of course, yes, we actually have already written it. And also, what about Eeyore, who's personally my favourite character? It's just really hard to find an audience for that kind of children's and Disney-based music.
Yeah, it can be difficult, but you're tapping into a market with a lot of money. I think you can make a lot of money out of it.
I agree, yeah, definitely.
What else? Another email?
Yeah, I've actually got an email. Well, I said read that. I got an email from my little cousin Christopher, who's doing his maths homework and really enjoying listening to your music.
Oh, wow.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Christopher.
While he's doing that. Any other emails, guys?
Well, not at the moment.
Oh.
We do. No, we do. We have one live in right now. Breaking news text.
Yeah, this is a live one. It's from Laura. And the message reads, "Hey, just want to say hi to the band. They are sounding awesome and looking forward to seeing them at the semi-finals in Hayes."
Hey.
Oh.
Thanks,
So, I was on the side.
No, guys, was it you're at the semi-finals? Was it semi-finals or
It's
the
called,
final?
it's called the
There's
area
like
final, but
semi-
it's technically
a
semi-final.
couple of
It's the last round before the final at
Yeah.
the O2, so
Right. Okay. What? So it's the area final, but the semi-final of the whole competition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then you go through to the final, which is at the O2.
yeah.
Right. And then what happens when? Okay. So how many bands are in the semi-final?
There's 8 in the heat we're playing in,
Yeah.
and we think there's
3 heats on the day and
Yeah.
2 heats from that
It's
area.
actually really confusing. I mean,
Yeah.
all we know is how many. What's the figure that we? It was something like 600 to 40 on the first day. What was it? Is that right?
Yeah.
600 to, yeah.
Yeah, 600 bands auditioned on the first one. That got reduced to 40. Then that got reduced to like less, and then again. So yeah, it's something like that. But you know, just gonna have to say no.
we're not sure of the maths, but it's sort of
Yeah.
loads down to the
Maybe
mess.
Christopher knows.
Who are
He's doing some maths.
the guys who were judging? Were they like
Oh, well-
not him with the trousers right up?
No, it was going to be Malcolm McLaren.
Yeah.
At the grand final,
Alas.
but
Really?
yeah.
That's really sad.
It's so sad, isn't
And,
it?
uh,
He's a real idol of mine, actually.
Yeah.
The next round is going to be some like Radio 1 DJs.
Annie Nightingale
Yeah.
and a couple of others. And
Yeah, the final
I'm not
one-
sure if I've got this right, but Noddy Holder's
Yeah, I love
replaced
Noddy
Malcolm
Holder.
McLaren.
Played a
Ooh,
huge
Noddy Holder.
underrated.
Noddy Holder,
Awesome.
Big band. So how are you guys preparing then? How do you just jam for the next? I hate using that term. Just sounds like do you jam? No, but are you going to be preparing? You know, practicing a lot, and how are you going to fit that in? Because you guys have other jobs as well, yeah.
Yeah, we try and practice like one evening in the week and like a long practice at the weekend as well. But we haven't this week, have we?
We haven't
No,
done anything yet,
Like this.
really. We've decided the songs we're doing, but we
Yeah.
haven't practiced them yet.
That's
know what that
not
approach is called.
generally. I mean, I don't know much about music, but I would have thought practicing is a good idea.
It is a good idea,
Yeah.
but however, we're only playing for 3.5 minutes in the area final, so we don't want to
Don't
overplay.
Don't overdo it.
Wait, but you said you've got songs.
We've got them selected and we know them and we've played them before.
Yeah.
But you're only on for 3.5 minutes, so is it a montage?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it has to
it
be
is,
half,
actually, yeah.
half of one of your own songs
Yeah.
and half of a cover version that you put an original spin on.
Yeah, you have to do a nice little segue as well.
Ah, okay. Well, actually, we had a bear with me, another texting actually on that kind of similar thing from George Harris, who says, "Well done, Liz Arcane and the White Lightning. Could you ask them to do a cover of a Beatles track? I don't mind what one."
Oh, he's going to be very
thanks,
happy.
George. Love you, George.
Right now, or
Later on in the show, if that's all right, before in the last half hour, if that's possible. Is that what you guys are going to do for a cover in the area
Wow, that's privileged information.
I think I set our stall out a bit early there by saying he'll be pleased. But
Yeah, I mean, I know one Beatles song I could do later, but you know, it's a bit of a sad one.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
He doesn't mind what one though.
Yeah, he does say he doesn't mind.
Yeah.
And all the Beatles songs are quite anthemic, aren't they?
Yeah, that is true. They were good actually.
When it comes, Liz, I wanted to ask you, when it comes to writing music,
Yeah.
how do you just sit there and start, you know, on your guitar, or do you actually put the lyrics down first, or how do you start?
It's kind of a mixture actually. A lot of people have asked me this, and it doesn't go one way or the other. Often I'm just walking around or something, and I'll just get an idea, forget about it, and then later on the same day I'll just go, oh yeah, and write it down. Or sometimes you write a few lyrics, you write write like a really long poem, and then just reduce it down and again until I find something that fits. But it's really hard to sit down and say I'm going to write a song. Usually it just happens because it's got to happen, you know, it just kind of flows
What,
out.
so like you're just sitting there watching EastEnders one day, and then all of a sudden, ding, it comes in your
Yeah,
head.
although you know I don't watch EastEnders.
Alright, whatever. What is your favourite TV programme?
The Young Ones.
The Young Ones. Oh, right, okay, so you're watching your DVD, or, unless it's repeated somewhere,
Or
or one of the
VHS,
satellite
maybe.
channels. Yeah, or VHS, yeah, absolutely.
Beat the Mets.
Guys,
Yeah.
you've written music as well, don't you?
Yep.
You've written stuff. How do
Yeah.
you guys go about writing? Does it happen while you're
It's-
watching TV?
Yeah, it's similar. It's similar. Well, actually, usually when I'm walking to work, I'm singing to myself.
Yeah, I
'cause,
do that.
Really? Not out loud?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I don't really
Sometimes
care.
you don't know you're singing out loud and you suddenly realise.
Yeah.
We're
Usually
staring at
it's
you.
Yeah.
It's
usually
alright,
it's
everyone,
within
I'm a
your-
musician, okay?
I'm allowed to sing in public.
Yeah. What about you, Chris? Do you...
I'm pretty lame at writing stuff from scratch, to be honest.
Oh,
I
for
sort of
goodness
stick to
sake.
the bass lines, but
The bass lines are really complex. I mean, the ones you write are very melodic, so they are, in a sense, a song within a bass line.
I guess so. Yeah, a lot of the stuff I listen to is stuff like the Smiths, where the bassist sort of uses the bass for melody as much as they do rhythm, and somehow when I hear the stuff Liz has written, I just kind of know how I want something to sound, if that makes any sense.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
flows naturally, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. Whereas if I
Thanks, Joe.
try it from scratch, I've got no idea. To be
Yeah.
Well, just quickly, what do you guys do for a living as well?
You guys go?
I work
Okay.
in student services at St Mary's University College in Twickenham.
Chris?
I work in legal research
Right, legal research, legal man, right, okay. Is that for a university or for a company?
for an imaging company.
Right, wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've just started working in a vintage clothes shop in Teddington, actually. It's called Mella Mella.
Cool. And do all your respective employers know where you want to go and what you want to do, and that is just a day job?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
You're up front with them, and they're cool with that.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
I tried to keep it sort of hidden from mine, but I think my haircut gave it away. You know.
Well, there's always room in the legal profession for people with long hair, Chris.
Well, yeah.
You just gave me a very nasty look, Chris, and I know that's because I won't let you cut your hair.
We've actually banned Chris from cutting his
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah, my boss wants a word with you guys.
If you've got any questions for Liz Arcane and the White Lightning, Liz, Joe and Chris, get them in 6300 text and start your message with live, or you can email the studio at hazefm.org. Just to update you on the football, it's Aston Villa 0, Everton 1, Tottenham 1, Arsenal 0, and Chris is waving his fist because you are either a Man U Chelsea fan or
Or he's having a
a
seizure.
Tottenham fan. Yeah, or yes.
No, I'm actually an Ipswich fan, but because of that, I don't get to see a lot of actual football. So Tottenham are my Premiership side.
Ah, right, very good. Yeah, so Chris is happy, and it's for anyone else that really cares, it's Wigan 0, Portsmouth 0. But here's City Sharma with the